it's time for I Love Lucy. Now, I Love Lucy predates my existence on this planet by many years, of course. It is by far the template for the modern day sitcom. Nothing before or since has been able to have the same gravitas and historical significance. I mean, by far. I mean, there are so many shows from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and so forth that all had their benchmarks when it came to the presentation of sitcoms, which, me personally, anything made in the last 40 years, I can't stand sitcoms. But classic sitcoms from like the 60s and 70s and 80s, I'm cool with that because it kind of went with the times. It wasn't following formatic television programming, which, let's face it, in the last 30 years, everything is very formatic. It's following a blueprint, and it doesn't ever sway away from that narrative. And that's terrible to me, personally. Now, the only season I didn't get here, it's called the final season. It's unofficially, I guess. It's not technically canon, I guess, but I will eventually get that latter parts of I Love Lucy, but this is fine for now. So, either way. All right. Start off with the... Okay, yeah. Okay, now the first one I'm going to show is the Blu-ray. Now, previously, they released I Love Lucy on Blu-ray for only season 1 and season 2. And honestly, those are optimum seasons. Those are the best seasons, I think, me personally. So I figured that's all I need. It's just season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. The rest of it on DVD is absolutely fine because it's from the same remastered source. When they take a, let's say, a 2K scan of the television and they, restore it as best as possible, the 2K scan is going to be the optimum scan for the Blu-ray release, and that's primarily it. So when you take it from a 2K scan into Blu-ray, which means it's going to probably look damn good in 1080p upscale, but it's not going to look as great as a natural Blu-ray release because of the bitrate ratio and the sheer size of data on that particular disc. All right, too much yada yada. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, this is coming from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, from Ryan. Thank you very much, Ryan. I got I Love Lucy Season 2 Blu-ray for only $8. Woo! Works for me. Almost looks like I don't even have to cut it. Well, Does it have a tearaway strip? No, I'll still cut it. I thought maybe this had a little tearaway strip on it. And it's like, no, there's no tearaway strip. It opens up fairly easy. And there it is. I Love Lucy Season 2 Blu-ray release. And of course, like I said, I think 1 and 2 are mandatory viewing in high definition. Absolutely. The later seasons, they're kind of hit or miss. Let's just say that for much. And here's the back of it. Very cool. Open it up, and like it says, it's got each one of these individual discs inside. Very cool. I love it. I mean, I only watch the reruns. I mean, our household when I was growing up in my formidable years as a little boy, we watched it all the time. So, all right. Okay, now, next, from San Antonio, Texas. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Coming from sounds like a pawn shop, so I'm not going to say the name. Got this for only $4. $4. Woo! Works for me. All right. It is the complete season 4 on DVD. Like I said, I'm fine with DVD. There's the back of it. Very cool. And as you can tell, it's still sealed. Hasn't been opened yet. So, all right. And then the tail end, the last key seasons, 5 and 6. I got them both for only $5. So, coming from York, Pennsylvania, from Stephanie. Thank you very much, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Wait, can I just tear it off? I still think there's a way to just do this without having to use a knife all the time. No, because I know they get to the point where they have packages where you can just, oh, yeah, see? And they still have their slip covers and everything. Seasons 5, or here, let's do it the right way. Season 5 and Season 6. 6, of course, is one of my all-time favorite episodes with George Reeves in the role of Superman. You know, it was the only one of few crossovers in I Love Lucy of a show that was on exactly the same time. But I think it was done by Desi Studios. Maybe, I don't know for sure. But yeah, I love the Superman episode. This back of it, and as you can see, let's see, are these still sealed? Yes, still sealed. Wait, no, they're not. They're not. They're open. Okay, that's fine. All right, that's it for I Love Lucy. Like I mentioned, there is the ghost episodes. No, that's a silly word. It's kind of canon, but not really canon. I'll get those eventually. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thanks.